अभी सुरीला सफर यहीं पर।
इस विदाई के समारोह पर आज हम हमारे विद्यालय के प्रधानाचार्य जी के लिए एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं। और ये कविता मेरी तरफ से नहीं, हमारे विद्यालय के सभी अध्यापकगण और हमारे एडमिन ऑफिसर सभी की तरफ से। आपके साथ बिताया हर एक लम्हा यादगार, आपके साथ बिताया हर लम्हा यादगार है। जो भी पल गुजरे आपके साथ वो सब बीते शानदार है। आपकी हर एक याद को ताउम्र संजोकर रखेंगे हम। याद जब भी आएगी आपकी तो आंखें हो जाएंगी हम। अगर कभी अनजाने में हुई हो हमसे कोई गलती, सभी से, यानी हम जितने भी टीचर्स हैं और एडमिन हैं, अगर कभी अनजाने में हुई हो हमसे कोई गलती तो कर देना हमको माफ़। बस दिल से भुला देना हर एक कड़वी बात। हम सब करेंगे आपको तहे दिल से याद, क्योंकि आप हमारे लिए बेहद खास हैं। बस यूं ही बनाए रखिएगा आप अपनी मिठास, हम आपको हमेशा रखेंगे अपने दिल के पास। अब बस यही शुभकामनाएं हैं हमारी, आपकी खुशियां रहे हमेशा जारी। कोई भी गम आपको छूने ना पाए, कोई गम आपको छूने ना पाए। जिंदगी आपकी फूलों की तरह महकती चली जाए। खुशियां और कामयाबी आपके कदमों को छूती रहे बार बार। खुशियां और कामयाबी आपके कदमों को छूती रहे बार बार। आपकी ज़िंदगी में आती रहे खुशियां बेशुमार। भले ही यहाँ से जा रहे हैं आप, अपने दिल से हमें कभी ना भुलाना। हो सके तो कभी हम सबसे मिलने चले आना। जब भी याद आए हमारी तो फ़ोन पर हमारा नंबर घुमाना और बस इसी तरह हमेशा खिलखिलाते रहना। धन्यवाद।
Though we are sad to bid you farewell, and you will be dearly missed, ma'am, but we are also happy for you, since there are bright opportunities waiting for you. Moving ahead, wishing you the best in your life, Ishita ma'am will be presenting a poem for you.
You are our mentor. We all love you so. I can't believe the end is here. We hate to see you go. Thank you for making us learn, grow, and change from day to day. I hope the things we have done have made you proud in a little way. We will always remember, we will never forget the small chit-chats in the office or meetings in the foyer where we all met. It's with happy memories that you go out the TSUS door, with great hope and expectations for what next journey holds in store. It's time to say goodbye today, as our time together is done. We sat, we read, we learned so much, remember all the fun. Bidding farewell is always tough. Words never prove to be enough. Saying goodbye is never simple. To a principal like you was wonderful and special.
Thank you, Ishita ma'am.
इतनी सारी हिंदी और इंग्लिश की कविताएं सुनकर दिल भारी हो जाता है, तो उसको थोड़ा हल्का करते हैं। लाइफ में जितना भी ट्राई करो, कुछ ना कुछ तो छूटेगा ही। तो जहाँ है वही के मज़े लेते हैं ना। तो अब मैं भी आपको एक थोड़ी सी लाइनें गुनगुनाकर सुनाऊंगी, लेकिन मैं सामने नहीं देखूंगी, कहीं मेरा मुँह नहीं ना निकल जाए।
स्टेज नाटक कॉम्पिटिशन वुमेन सैनिक
तुमको भी है खबर, मुझको भी है पता, हो रहा है जुदा दोनों का रास्ता, दूर जाके भी मुझसे तुम मेरी यादों में रहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना।
I wish that this will not be the last time of happiness shared by all of us. You will always be missed in this school, ma'am. Please always remember that we will miss you a lot for all that you have done and all that you have taught us. Don't ever forget that you will always be immersed in our hearts and our memories. Now let's watch your journey with us at the Sri Ram University School camp. Mansur, can we have you on the stage?
Respected ma'am, dear ma'am, professor, and staff members. मैं अगर ये सोचा नहीं था कि मेरे बोलना पड़ेगा, मैं पंजाबी में बोलूँगा, मेरी आदत नहीं पूरी। Because I love my mother tongue, मैं मेरा कोई शर्म नहीं है, इससे किसी ने भी होनी चाहिए। Whatsoever like मैम ने भी नवंबर 2018 को मैंने और किसी भी मार्केट में किया था। जर्नलिस्ट आने से आज मुझे बिलीव कि आज मैंने कॉलम फिर मैंने एड्रेस करना पड़ेगा, ये उल्टा होना चाहिए थी। Thank you so much मैम। एक प्रॉपर जरा सारा हेड है बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होना चाहिए एंड मैम सुपर स्ट्रॉन्ग है मतलब स्ट्रॉन्ग है सुपर स्ट्रॉन्ग है सारे सारे को मोटिवेट करने वास्ते खिंचने वास्ते एक जनरल दी जड़ी पिक्चर होती है मैम वो पूरा परफेक्ट करते हैं इट्स आर्मी ओनली वी आर फाइटिंग फॉर द ग्रोथ एंड बेटरमेंट थैंक यू सो मच मैम फॉर गाइडिंग अस एवरी टाइम गुस्से के लिए कोई भी जो भी टाइम बीतया बहुत मजेदार थी जिसमें मुझे हंस रहे सवेरे लेटर ना आ जाए सारे लोग तो यही डर होता है कि वो कैरियर लेटर कैरियर चलानी है थैंक यू सो मच मैम फॉर बीइंग देयर फॉर अस एंड गाइडिंग अस एवरी टाइम थैंक यू
अब मैं स्टेज पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी हमारे आदरणीय जया मैम को कि वो शिल्पी मैम के लिए कुछ शब्द
I address this farewell with a very heavy heart because you people have met Shilpi ma'am a couple of years ago and you all feel that pang saying bye-bye. I have known her for the last 2 decades and it started with her daughter being one of my first students at Kangaroo Kids. And so it was a parent-principal relationship which blossomed into a friendship and then of course we had all her kids coming to us. And then destiny gave us an opportunity that I was on the other side of the table and she was my daughter's headmistress at Tambola. But through our changing sides of the table, we've stayed friends. We've had our coffees, we've had our chats, and it was one of my happiest moments when Sri Ram School, gave us a green signal and we had Shilpi ma'am on board. There was so much of trust when you have such a new school and you have so many aspirations and of course those many hurdles when you open a new, anything new. And children being such a sensitive issue, Shilpi ma'am was the best. And having said that, I hate, the only thing which came to my mind when we got to know that she had to spread her wings and fly was heartbroken. And I think there are no other weird words which I can express to say that. Not only will I lose someone who's managed so beautifully and effortlessly and, been through the ups and downs and the highs and lows of TSUS, but I will also be losing a friend where I could just lean and we could discuss things which were not TSUS per se. So, saying farewell is a very, very difficult thing, but I hope her house still stays and therefore her friendship still stays, and we're all in Punjab, and I'd like to end by saying though we hate to see you leave, but we love to see you grow. Here's wishing you all success in your future endeavors, and may you soar and soar and soar higher. And that's what will make us even happier for you. Thank you for being with us, holding your hand, and we hope to hold hands forever. Thank you.
अब मैं हमारे प्यारे शिल्पी मैम को स्टेज पर बुलाना चाहूँगी। Namaste everyone.
नमस्ते मैम।
Sat Shri Akal. I think Namaste is one thing that probably I'll have to sort of hold back, because in fact whenever I meet anyone now, at home also this is a joke. My husband reminds me every time we're going to meet someone, Namaste Namulillaji. Because that's my reflex action now. It's so spontaneous, and from the time when I would find it difficult to actually greet the Sri Ram team that would come here, and we of course we wanted to replicate the entire Shri philosophy, and Namaste was an integral part of that. So from that to this, I think it says it all. There are so many things that that I have imbibed, inculcated during the course of my tenure here at the Sri Ram Universal School, Ludhiana. Of course, new school has many challenges, but with the pandemic coming in, and the school going virtual, so all the nightmares that followed. In fact, there was also during the nightmares. So, but it has still been a wonderful journey. I think when we culminate anything, it's very important that when we look back, when we reflect, what is it that flashes across more than your mind, your heart. So what flashes across my heart, what I feel today, is absolute, I think pure joy for the fact that I had the opportunity of heading this school, because I came across each one of you. I don't know how much have I been able to contribute to your journey, but believe me, I have learned a lot from everybody present in the room, even the staff members, who left in between and to pursue their lives. It's been beautiful. I really, I wouldn't say come of age, but I've come of many things in terms of what goes inside me. I think my biggest takeaway is that I learned to do where I am. I've learned to deal with challenges. I've learned to deal with mood swings of others around me, because the pandemic brought a lot of emotional trauma for each one of us in the team. Even on a personal front, there was a lot of upheaval, but at no point I felt alone. In fact, last year when my family was down with COVID and we lost my mother also, and my husband had a narrow escape. I've worked with many places, but I don't think that anybody who has supported me more than the kind of support I received from all of you. The team didn't, nobody reached out to me, beginning from the admin team to the academic block. Nobody reached out to me, although you were also struggling in your own world. The whole world knows that probably everybody on earth was traumatized during the second wave because of the fear that lurked all around us. Even when we were seeing others dying and others' family, others losing their family members, there was so much of fear all around. And yet, all of you, kept the school going, kept dealing with parents. Parents were also under that kind of fear. And here I want to, thank Shilpi sir especially, because the kind of support he left during that particular time, I'll always remain indebted.
There are no words for that. There has been so much of learning right from day one. In fact, Shri philosophy has always resonated with me, but as a professional, I believed in children. I've always wanted, to do the best that I can as an educator, and probably also support others in the team to achieve those goals. But see, I think I lacked the know-how. I knew some things, but I didn't know a lot of things. Like today, I know a lot of things because the Shri Educare team, in fact, they're not here, but I request Ludwig sir and ma'am to kindly share it with them, from on my behalf that associating with Shri Educare, has been probably a dream come true. I always wanted to work with, in fact, from my days at TPS, when I had the opportunity of working with, the founder principal of Sri Ram School, and then again at some call I got another chance to learn from the team of Sri Ram Schools. I've always dreamt of, being a part of this particular organization. So thanks for counting me in, and that thanks is due to them also, because they did give me this wonderful opportunity, trusted me that I could replicate and probably implement and execute Shri philosophy in letter and spirit. I'm proud of the fact that we've done that. We've really done that, and the credit goes to the entire team. I may have received APGA and timeline and deadline and whatever, please reflect, please update. But the people who actually created it all, who did it all, of course, each one of you. Each one of you, so whether these are just Palji at the gate. So even when you look at just Palji, he doesn't raise his voice. He's so meek and feeble. However, we've been pushing him for but then he's still, I think, like-minded people, like-minded souls come together, and this is why we are under this roof. That's how I look at it. It has been absolutely wonderful being with all of you. So, on personal front, on the professional front, it's been just great. I will always cherish these last 3.5 years of my life. Wonderful memories, wonderful people with, not just intelligent minds, tender hearts, the smiles that you bring on the children's faces despite what you are going through. Hats off to that. I'm afraid, if I'll ever come across a team like this in my life. I've worked with many teams very closely, but none like him till date. So let's see who can beat this competition as I, of course, move forward in my journey. I'm actually feeling very good. And every day has been, it's been full of solace in a big way. I've always had this security, professional security, emotional security, psychological security that all of you are there and you will take care of it. And I think that has made all the difference to my well-being. COVID, the pandemic, nothing would have been easy to deal with but for you. So all the joy that I experienced, all the learning and all the hurdles that we faced together, I think the punchline is together. I mean even for a fraction of a second, did I feel that, oh, this one will not support, or this one, might give up. Inse nahi hoga. I still remember some of you like Ishita one day, she called me up and she said, I have anxiety attacks, my hands are shaking, I don't think I'll be able to deal with this. This was during, when we went virtual. Indra ma'am was getting so apprehensive about dealing with LKG students online that we had to go online all of a sudden. Aman sir going crazy with freedom app registrations, and we had the 100% registration rate even when we went online. And we went online like what? In less than 2 weeks. Sonia ma'am was trying to glory. I can't deal with technology and not to miss Prachi. Those kind of tantrums she would throw when you were calling her up. I would call her up probably at 12 in the night once. And I have to tell her that she has children in the house. There are adults to be looked after. She could sit down only now to do her work. Please understand that and in which way you are awake. So you can help her with that. No, why would she call me at 12? There is no plan. What is this thing? What is that? And then of course you do everyone's work. So I think amidst all of this, we've had a wonderful journey. I've had the time of my life. And of course, living to glory about getting into the tiniest of things, about parents, the chit-chat at the gate. It's been fun. And I always remember each one of you. And any point of time in your lives you feel that I can be of any help, of any support, I'm happy to see you. Please reach out to me. I'm not even a phone call, I'm just a text away. Don't ever shy away thinking that we are no more work associates, we are associates for life. So any point of time you feel that I can lend a helping hand. Of course, the new school leader will soon be joining in, but there is a little window, where there kind of maybe a little gap here and there. But please cooperate. Jaya ma'am, will be working with you till then. I am going to be supporting you officially, of course, to 31st and unofficially beyond that also. So any time you feel you make so much plan and a document is not available, what do I do with this? So with close coordination, I'm sure you'll be able to deal with this, but still if you feel that no, we need some sort of clarity, please reach out to me without second thought. And I mean it. I'm not saying it because I stand here behind the lectern and of course I have to say something. It's not that. A huge pat on your back, for what you have achieved. You see, for a school, the success is usually a certain basis to the numbers. I know quantity is important, I know numbers are important, and of course, with the pandemic settling down, and God willing, I'm sure the numbers would also fall in place. But the kind of quality of work that this team has delivered, that is matchless. Nothing has deterred you, from giving your best in the classrooms. Nothing has stopped the admin team from doing what they are supposed to be doing, even what they are not supposed to be doing. Each one has taken, whatever assignment has come into his or her stride, with full positivity, with passion that I'm going to do it, come what may. I said, okay, this is to be done, let's do it. That is to be done. So I've not heard anyone come back and say that I'm not going to do it because it's not my, it's not my JD. When did you write this in my job description that you're wanting me to do this? Everybody has, the way a family runs. When you go back home and there are some things, you know that this will be done because they're part of your family. So this is how this particular Shri family has also behaved all the time. I'm sure there were rough patches, but we've overcome all of that together. I could go home peacefully because all of you were there all the time. Thanks a lot to Jaya ma'am because I think I'm good with her specifically because I have been dealing with him in particular for giving me absolute freedom all the time to work the way I wanted to. The way I wanted to plan anything for the school or probably execute the activities or the academic law, whatever we wanted to do. I think sometimes I didn't even inform. They would come to know of it from the school social media posts. So that was the kind of elbow to my hand, and this is why probably I put on weight.
Please call that trust. Huh? We call that trust.
Yes, you call that trust, but I think I still feel I work with different sets of managements, so great. If I thought of some things, planned some things for children, I had that confidence that, like if I go to the sir, I just have to tell you, it's just that. It was as easy as this. So that probably allowed, again, that added to probably my happiness quotient, because the worry meter, of course, would go down. I didn't have to worry, okay, what is he going to say, will he comment us for this or not? And of course, the team. I knew that, in fact, sometimes I used to wonder, did I plan this? It would go beyond what I had imagined while writing it on paper or in my mind. And all thanks to all of you for this. Thank you very much. You'll always be remembered by me as wonderful human beings. You all are wonderful human beings, and this is why you are nurturing wonderful children in your classrooms. Whatever the parents may say, you see, I'm sure you've seen that so many of them have actually started trusting you and believing you because of what you do in the classrooms with their children. I've seen many teachers, they don't treat children the way you treat. So creating a non-threatening environment for children here in this campus, this is a huge achievement, and I want to applaud you for this particular thing. So 3 cheers to all of you here. Stay on it. For us, a challenge, it does become, when the leader goes away, people take a back seat and think, okay, we are all will do it our way. But I feel that irrespective of the leader, this team should continue functioning the way it has been. Be who you are, because this is who you are. All wonderful people who can fight over odds and still, I think people emerge victorious, but the punchline is, are you happy while the sailing goes rough? So you retain that happiness, you worn a smile despite all odds, and yet chosen to put in your best foot forward. So this is how dignified and how graceful all of you are. So please be who you are, stay happy, and make the most right choice for all the children in your classrooms, and continue to put in your heart and soul into whatever you do all the time. And I'm sure you will take this school forward to greater heights and bring more glory in the years to follow. God bless everybody, and thank you for the wonderful PPT who's made it, or collectively, whatever, so kindly forward it to me, because this goes into my memory play. I want to keep it and also show it to my children and brag at home, because when I go back today, so they will ask tell me whatever. Of course, you see, the family is also part of whatever you do here and your workplace. And when we come out to work, so their contribution, however passive it may be, family may not be accompanying us here, but they also contribute to make our work day pleasant. If they are all set and they are not moving and they are chilling, so the work day, we are also able to work with a free mind. Alright, before I start crying or whatever, I think I should rest my speech here. Thank you very much, and God bless you. We are going to be talking on 19th. There's work to do. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, मैम. पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. हम ऐसे उदास होंगे तो हम ना तो ऐसे उदास होकर जाएंगे, ना मैम को ऐसे जाने देंगे. हम हैप्पी एंडिंग करेंगे, और उसके लिए हमने कुछ छोटी छोटी एक्टिविटीज़ सोची हुई है. पहले हम टीचर्स की ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग करेंगे थोड़ी सी. तो आपसे ना कुछ रीडर्स पूछेंगे, जिसको आंसर पता होगा हैंड रेज कर. गर्दन है पर सिर नहीं, बाजू है हाथ नहीं. बताओ, आपसे नहीं पूछना. गर्दन है सिर नहीं, बाजू है हाथ नहीं. सोचो जरा क्या है. धर्मेंद्र सर, तुम्हारे पास ही बैठे थे इसलिए आपसे नहीं पूछे, आपको पता है पहले से। सोचो गर्दन है सिर नहीं। हाँ जी
शर्ट
यस चलो कोई नहीं, नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। कौन सी चीज है जो हम पीने के लिए खरीदते हैं पर पीते नहीं?
बॉटल
नो यस राइट। अच्छा अब थोड़ा मैथमेटिक्स टीचर्स, 1 to 99, 1 से 99 के बीच में कितने 7 आते हैं? नो नंबर 7 जैसे 1 7
9
पास
10 10 10
यस 20। अच्छा लास्ट वन, जाते इंग्लिश में है आते हिंदी में है। यहाँ से जाना चाहते हैं, जाते इंग्लिश में है आते हिंदी में है। गोवा गोवा एंड नेक्स्ट गेम इज जम्पशेड्स। तो मैम जीत में आपको बुलाएंगे और वो जीत में हम बताएंगे और वो जीत में एक्टिंग करेंगे और सबने गेस करना। आज
गंधर्व
डांस डिस्को डांस डिस्को के माने
डिस्को सिंग वो लिप सिंग गली में शाम
घर में राम ठीक है राम
घर में राम चले
चले
सर आपको रखिए ना दूसरे वर्ड को भी रख दो
राम चले
गली में क्या सर गली में घर में राम गली में
लास्ट में बोले आप घर में राम गली में शाम ये कौन
एक मिनट रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है। चलो चलो इंज नहीं लगता कनेडा तो होने होने उतरी है।
तो कौन बनेगा चॉकलेट पत्ते पे आप सभी का स्वागत है। करोड़पति की जगह से चॉकलेट दे देना तो करोड़ों रहेगा। So first is 7777 4343 8282 4444 1818
मैम का
5555 1010 5858
धर्मेंद्र एक लाइन ही कटी थी वाइट में
9 3131 2 7676
टिकट खराब है जी
इतना सामान है
ओह अली भाई नॉट इवन वन मैम
Not even one. चलो टिकट
रीति मैम ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ
खाता बोल गए मेरा एक भी
ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਵਾਲੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਨੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੋਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਵਿੱਚ
Sir, so what is like now? Corners, 3 lines, 3 houses. Back to dinner करा देंगे. Yes, still open.
92 सीटर
नहीं सर 89 ये तो 4
तेरे को भी 89 है इधर भी 89 ये करा दूं नहीं
Okay, so next is 5 6 56 4 5 45 4 1 41 7 9 79
79
जानती हूँ
5 double 2 22 3 4 34 4 7 47 3 6 36 1 5 15 9 0 90 7 4 74 1 9 19 8 7 87 5 2 52 double 3 33 8 4 0 40 3 6 7 67 7 2 72 6 0 16 2 8 22 2 8 28
ऐसे तो आप हमारी फेवरेट कैलकुलेट करते हो।
वो चेक मैं करता हूँ वेरीफाई मैं करता हूँ घबराओ नहीं
1 16 8 0 80
इतना सामान है दीदी
मैम को आपने हाथ ऊपर कर दिया था शिल्पी मैम आई सॉ इट गुड आउट
इंदर इंदर जान दो
कॉर्नर्स का
Three 8 38 8 1 81
अब क्या क्या चला गया
6 2 62
बस वही रहेगी
3 9 39 7 8 78 6 4 64 1 8 5 85
इतना सामान है दे रही
ओ
पूरा वाला किसी ने बोलना
मैम which line
which line
और लाइन लास्ट में मैंने पता ही नहीं जब मैं आगे बोला तो मैंने बाद में देखा
मेरे भी कॉर्नर्स हो गए ज़्यादा शॉर्ट से कॉर्नर्स हो गए लास्ट लाइन में तो एक लास्ट लाइन so 2 lines and counts
अब क्या
अब से ये लाइन
कोई भी कौन सी लाइन ली है आप बेटा
लास्ट लाइन
लास्ट टाइम हम देख रहे हैं
1 4 14
इतना सामान है दे रही
ओ
winner line
मैडम वेट कर रहे थे
अब फर्स्ट लाइन करेंगे and count
मेरा चाहिए
ਆਪਾਂ ਦੱਸਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਤੇਰੀ तेरा जन्मदिन वाली डेट रहेगी
मेरा ठीक है
ਦੱਸਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਨਾ तेरे जन्मदिन वाली डेट रहेगी
नहीं दस सकते सर मैं वो भी रसी
ਦੱਸता ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ तेरे जन्मदिन वाली डेट रहेगी
4 2 42 5 1 51
अच्छे से चेक कर लेना आप ये।
मैडम टिकट कैंसिल हुई वैसे कैंसिल होती है और ਤੁਹਾਡੀ गवर्नमेंट कह रही है
स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस है। यस।
चलो आप मैं तो नहीं कह रहा
Middle only middle line is first. So please, which one? Which one's middle?
4 6 46 8 4 84 1 2 12 3 0 30 6 3 63 7 0 70 3 2 32 5 0 50 9 8 98 चॉकलेट चाहिए ना 11 7 5 75 6 5 65 4 8 48 4 9 49 8 3 83 2 3 23
No.
So only middle line is left.
Yes.
5 4 54 6 9 69 6 1 61 2 6 26 2 1 21
इतना समान है देख ले।
नहीं है।
चेक करके देखना
मैं ताई ने कहना सर 21 तेरी बर्थडे डे धर्मिंदर सुनता नहीं
सर नहीं है। Only 3 houses left.
आगे नीचे यहाँ
5 3 53
है शिवानी यहाँ के नीचे हाउस मैडम हो गया सर
Only 3 houses are left.
7 1 71 2 7 27 3 5 35 double 8 88
And now समान है half chocolate.
एनी डोल ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਇਹੀ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਨੰਬਰ 4 चीटिंग वो क्या सुनता मैं
बेस्ट है शांत कर किसी का भी कुछ होता है ना फोल्ड कर लेते हैं
मैंने फोल्ड कर दिया था
किसी की लाइन
भाई ट्रेनिंग दिया तुम नाल बैठे हो
मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम ले लिया नुकसान हो गया ना
होगी आगे होगी है होगी होगी है
हमारे में 3 बच्चे हैं।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
Two houses are left? Yes. I'm still
ढूंढिए मत शफल कीजिए। नहीं सर, हमें पता, आप शफल कीजिए।
धर्मेंद्र को चौथी नुक्ता नहीं पढ़ाता ना?
नहीं पढ़ा।
ऊपर साइड पे
चौथी नहीं पढ़ाता है, बड़ा पढ़।
They don't try to tell your numbers.
Sir, don't. Give me a few more.
6666
ऐसे पीछे।
and by 799 नहीं कहा
3737 2525 1111
इतना सामान है डेली।
ओह।
ये तो बात में याद है।
आपको सामान चाहिए नहीं करेंगे।
बदलू नंबर पे चेंज करते हैं। ठीक है सर का मैं समझाई ना 4 नंबर बोल दे, चौथी का पढ़ाना बोल दे।
लास्ट
ठीक है, मैंने आया
भाई बॉकी टिकट सी वैसे मैडम कर दूं।
यस सर, ये टिकट तो सर हमारा कैंसिल होना चाहिए। नहीं सुनाने में ये वाली कैंसिल होना चाहिए इनको। हाँ मैं करना चाहिए। यस नो मैम, आप आ जाइए, बस 1 मिनट के ना आपको आ जाइए।
नहीं अगर तो मैं काउंट इस तरह करें कि इन्हें कट कितने ने
बहुत कह रही हूँ।
ठीक है
सर टिकट आप मेरा सही है।
धर्मेंद्र मैडम का कैंसिल है वैसे।
हाँ जी सर, कैंसिल है। एक
कैंसिल है ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਦਈਏ ਫਿਰ ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਨਾ 2 ਜਣੇ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਕਰਾ ਦਿਓ ਯਾਰ। मोड़नी है
ये पास करके सब आप ऐसा
बंद कर दो इसकी वो। Yes, now I have to let you the Chinese or Dinama and none of the minus is Dinama attacking there.
मनदीप
Pradeep sir. Very lucky sir. Thank you.
पहले सारे दे दो जो बन चुकी मेरे बच्ची मेरे को नहीं आनी है बच्चियां मेरे को आ रही है
सबको तो देखो विदाउट एक्विजिशन स्लिप आ रहा है।
एक प्राइस है और एक पैसे।
हाँ ये विदाउट एक्विजिशन
पर क्या सर so there's a gap।
सर ये सामान कैसे आ गया?
मैम पूनम मैम
फिर मैडम ये भी कॉन्फ्रेंस क्या करना मैम कह रहे मेरे साइन हुए सामान वापस करो। मैं पहले क्या मैं भी कॉन्फिस्केट करा Food is ready.
And then also we've gotten this present from all of us today. So maybe. So this is from all of us. So we are ready for you to sing now? So this song is the one that we love. Yes, that's why you stand there, yes. Which one we are done? If I sing the song, few lines, because we're going to sit on here. And that was the Pakistani song.
Ma'am, I have a few more.
My vocal cords are so unexercised. When I start class, I only sing
That's anything, your voice is still there.
this practice. Nervousness will be
Shilpi ma'am and nervous don't go together.
No, alright.
सोना लगना है प्यारा लगना है सोना लगना है प्यारा लगना है मेरा माँ की मेरा माँ की मेरा सोना लगना है प्यारा लगना है सोना लगना है प्यारा लगना है मेरा माँ की मेरा ओ मेरा माँ की मेरा एक बार तक माँ की मेरे नाम गावे एक बार तक माँ की मेरे नाम गावे तेरे उत्ते कर देवा जुल्फां दी छावे तेरे उत्ते कर देवा जुल्फां दी छां जग बदला च लवां मैं ओ मेरा माँ की मेरा माँ मेरा माँ की मेरा सोना लगना है प्यारा लगना है सोना लगना है प्यारा लगना है मेरा माँ की मेरा माँ मेरा माँ की मेरा तेरे नाम सारा है जहान पिया सजदा तेरे नाम सारा है जहान पिया सजदा तक तक तेनू मेरा दिल नहीं ओ रजदा तक तक तेनू मेरा दिल नहीं ओ रजदा तेरे नाम तेरे को जुदा हाँ मेरा माँ की मेरा ओ मेरा माँ की मेरा to share an anecdote. This was the college, this was a song I sang in the college day one, and my husband shared later, that he said I had decided that we have beautiful memories you see of this song in the first life. But thank you for the opportunity because I sang it. I know I think after that today.
So you need to do it again.
Thank you very much.
So